Girl Named Tom tour starts today. My brother's outside waiting on me right now. We're gonna go drive 7 hours to South Carolina today to play a show tonight, and then drive 4 hours the next day to Jacksonville, play a show that night, and then we'll drive 8 hours back to Nashville Sunday to play a show Monday night in Nashville. So it's gonna be wild. It's my first time touring since 2019, and it's my first time ever touring this solo. It's just me on acoustic guitar. If it weren't for my brother going with me, it would just be me out on the road. So I'm practically by myself. Anyway. All right. I'm about to have to get ready to leave for the weekend. It's my first time being away from you since you've been born. Just made it to Columbia, South Carolina. It was a long day on the road. Insane traffic today, but we finally made it an hour before sound check. Your boy just got a shower. Brian's out here. Huge TV. Look at that. We're getting ready. Heading to the show, do some sound check. It's gonna be a fun night. Playing the Senate, baby. Let's go. All right, security guard's name is Lunchbox. So it turns out the Senate is not a theater. At least it doesn't look like it from the outside. Looks like a club. So we were driving around looking for it, but now we are about to go meet Lunchbox so he can let us in backstage and we can get this sound check going.
Looks like
All right, just got out of sound check. We're in downtown Columbia. Me and Brian decided we're gonna walk and go get us a sandwich, baby. Lucky surprise, we were gonna go to Firehouse, but we stumbled on a little Witch. No! It's closed? You're kidding.
well,
Well, I guess Firehouse it is. You know, it'll work, but damn, I was really excited for Witch. Okay, we decided against Firehouse. We found a local sandwich shop called Beezer's Gourmet Subs. I'm always in for a good local Sammy. You know, see what the city's about, see what Columbia's all about.
find
You know
out
what I mean?
through the sandwich, the culture.
Beezer's Gourmet Sandwich Shop, here we come. This looks promising, Brian, I'm not gonna lie. Little Van Morrison playing we walked in. All right, Beezer's, here we go. Okay, quick review of Beezer's. What do you think, Brian? How was it?
I think probably a 5.5 out of 10. He used some high quality ingredients. I think that toasting the subs would have been nice. There's too many choices, made it hard to think.
I would say it was like a local Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's to me is like the lowest tier of chain sandwich places, so if that tells you anything, I would agree that it's probably somewhere in the like 5 to 6 out of 10 range. Nothing to write home about, but at least you got the local experience. We'll see what Jacksonville has to offer tomorrow. How are we feeling tonight? So this is my first time ever doing like a solo acoustic tour. It's definitely an interesting experience being this like alone on stage, you know? But it's fun, it feels very intimate. One last time, come on! Make some noise! Hey! Make some music! Brian, how did it go?
Absolutely amazing.
Come on! It was fun. Your boy had a couple shots before the show to get loosened up because it's been a while. I mean, I know I played the Grand Ole Opry last week, but still, we played, what, 6 songs, I think? I did The Way You Make Me Feel by Michael Jackson, started off the show, and then I sang a bunch of songs off the record, as well as a couple new songs that I really loved. And now Brian and I are over here discussing set list options for tomorrow, because I might change it up a little bit. It's difficult because you never know, you know, every crowd is different. Sometimes you get like a really, really hyper listening crowd that wants to hear like all the ballads and like storytelling songs. And then sometimes you get like a bar club crowd who wants to hear just something fun and like energetic. And so it's hard to really tell what you're aiming for night by night because you kind of got to feel it out. So I'm going to play this whole tour by ear and just sort of make it up as I go a little bit. We're going to go hang with our uncle and our aunt and our cousins to celebrate, and then we're gonna get up in the morning and head to Jacksonville. Talking about sandwiches again. Reese, tell us about Witch.
Listen,
thumbs down.
Oh, Reese doesn't like which
Firehouse
Witch.
is better.
Wow.
Or Jersey Mike's.
You like Firehouse or Jersey Mike's over which Witch?
I like Jersey Mike's for a cold sandwich, Firehouse for a hot one.
Jeff, cold sandwich or hot sandwich?
Hot. You gotta go hot.
You gotta go
Cold
hot.
option is good
Come on.
sometimes.
All right, we made it to Jacksonville. It was a 4-hour drive down the coast. We listened to A Book of Five Rings, a book by the samurai warrior Miyamoto Musashi. He wrote the book in 1695. It's basically a book about strategy. I feel like the words I heard most in this whole book was, you must research this deeply. And I was like, I thought I am researching this by reading this book. Brian fell asleep over here in the passenger seat and was snoring basically like 15 minutes in. It was interesting, but it's all about like ancient, sword fighting and samurai warrior stuff. And this dude killed like 100 men or something or more with a damn samurai sword. So he obviously knows what he's talking about. But yeah, check it out, A Book of Five Rings. But anyway, we just checked in. We're gonna go load stuff up and we're gonna go get a Sammy. See what Jacksonville's all about when it comes to sandwiches. Here we go. We made it to Subcultured Sandwich Eatery. Let's freaking go. We got the sub, baby, on a freshly made picnic table. All right, what do we think, Brian? Subcultured, what are we rating it?
I think a solid 7 out of 10, or 6, 7 out of 10. I feel like you're right. If we would have had it toasted, it would have definitely went over
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
agree. I agree. A hot sandwich kicks a cold sandwich's ass, and anybody with taste buds knows that, right? I mean, come on. But that was our bad. We didn't say we wanted it toasted, and so we got a cold sandwich. If we'd have got it toasted, I probably would have been like, oh, this is like an 8 out of 10. I think this theater is the oldest theater in Florida. It's gonna be a fun night. Nothing like water out of a cold can.
Please show this gentleman how we welcome people in Jacksonville. Please welcome Brandon Ratcliff. Hey guys. Thank God I grew up. Thank God I got up a couple houses down. Man, we ran the town. Might take you a couple more trips around the sun, but one day you'll find out. Make some noise. Thank you guys so much.
Just got off the stage. Jacksonville was awesome. This theater's amazing. That crowd was incredible. I cannot wait to come back. Me and Brian are now on the balcony. We're gonna go watch the show. We headed to Nashville, baby. Let's go. Let's get back home. And I was like, I will gladly come back and headline this theater. Keep going straight here, huh? Yeah. Okay, we are back in Nashville. We have a show tomorrow night, Monday night, at the CMA Theater in the Country Music Hall of Fame. Super excited to play that, but I'm probably gonna take off videoing for that night because this is my first weekend away from the family since we've had Ellie. And so I'm just gonna try to be present. This was the first weekend of the Spring Girl Named Tom tour, and it was a blast. It kind of inspired me to want to take somebody new out with me each week. This is the first time I've toured since 2019, and it's the first time I've ever toured by myself. But it's also kind of cool to see the tour through somebody else's eyes. I'm gonna take you guys along with me so that y'all can see what it's all about, and yeah.
I feel like we're gonna get to know each other.